Well, days after a partial building collapse in Albany, one councilman says that other buildings could come crashing down as well. Brandon Lewis is live tonight in the city. Brandon, you have the documents which show the city knew the building had issues at least for 6 months before.
Yeah, that's right, Zora. These documents cite issues, but the southeast part of the building, that's this one that's right over here, and the same one that partially collapsed. Tonight, the one council member that represents this ward says there are other buildings in Albany that the city also needs to shore up.
This big building here in the area that it was in could have been much more worse than what it is.
Councilman Ron Bailey's ward covers most of Sheridan Hollow. For him, historic 1 Columbia Place was a problem waiting to happen.
You got a building this magnitude, this size, crumbling. I was always asked, I said, well, what happens when it falls into Sheridan Hollow? It hits the state realty building in back that people are in, which would therefore go over to the Monroe. You know, I said, so we're gonna have bodies all over the place, you know? Oh no, this building's safe, or this building's not safe.
Bailey says there are dozens of buildings just like this one in the city, and the public doesn't always know.
Some of these buildings are so bad, there's no reports on them. So, you know, next week we might have some more crumbling because nobody knows the real condition of these buildings. And there's no annual reports being put in on these buildings.
How often do you guys get updates from codes and from the buildings department?
On the abandoned structure building, we don't get any.
Just a half-mile from here, Bailey says another building partially collapsed last month. He blames the way the city handles vacant buildings.
You know, it's like a revolving door. They buy the buildings, they get hit with so many fines from the city that people walk away, it ends back up on the auction block, somebody else buy, and we're starting it all over again. The only way we're going to get some results, somebody's going to have to die in one of these buildings in order for everybody to wake up and say something needs to be done with these abandoned buildings.
We reached out to the mayor's office and engineering, but did not get a phone call back. Bailey says that the city is looking for a new leader to take charge of its codes division, and that he expects the council will focus on collapse prevention as part of the approval process. We're live tonight in Albany. Brandon Lewis, CBS 6 News.